the podcast dropped.
Yeah.
We got a couple of episodes out there now, and that's available to view. I'm
The
very
world's never
excited
been the
about it.
same.
The world's. Let me tell you, people are really reacting very strongly.
Did you see what
To
Elon
it.
said about it?
He tweeted about it, didn't he?
He did.
Indeed.
He did.
Indeed.
Koala Bear Gang, something about
Koala
something
coin
about the-
coming out soon. Koala coin being more valuable than Dodge, being able to buy Teslas with one Koala coin.
Oh, he's investing.
Mm-hmm.
He's
all
investing.
in. He's all in, really.
He's all
That's
billion.
dog
Yeah, his whole ass.
I wanted to address something from the second episode briefly, though, because
Yeah.
All right.
I noticed
3
I was
months
out
ago,
of it,
let's talk about it.
and this was 3 months ago. I didn't even remember this happened, so I don't know what's wrong with me. But I wanted to apologize to you guys because I'm not engaged. My eyes are bloodshot. They're like staring off into space. I don't know if I 420 blazed or what, but like I'm not focused.
You're
Yeah.
420 glazed.
It seems like it, but I don't know. I
Sweet
don't
ass.
really kind of tend not to do that kind of thing before the podcast because I like to stay sharp. But I was just off, and I'm sorry about that.
Well, yeah, I don't smoke marijuana either. I vape, which is completely different. That's what the dispensary told me. So
Yeah, I don't even.
Happen to make
I've never even looked at it. I'm like, I couldn't even pick it out from another plant. I'd be like, oh, what is this? Is this marijuana? And they're like, no, it's poison ivy. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't know.
put that scratch down.
Look, one time I approached a guy on the street and I said, "Sir, I'll have one marijuana, please," and he walked away.
He said,
I
"No
was-
thanks."
I don't think he was a dealer.
I was making some pasta last night, and
He's
Mom's
the
like,
police.
wash the basil. And I'm like, are you sure this isn't marijuana? Like, I'm looking at it, like, this is marijuana, right? And he goes, no, it's basil, you idiot.
I mean,
Had him feeling some type of way.
you know,
Feels good, though.
everybody do something to, I'm not advocating anything,
Right, of
but
course.
I'm a firm believer that every human being has their vice, and not every vice is bigger or so bad, like, a drug or a drink. It could be other things, like, anything that gets you through the day, like a video game, or, isn't that sloth or whatever the hell the Bible would tell us?
Well, yeah, I was going to say,
7 deadly sins.
a side effect of, the marijuana plant is apathy, a little bit of laziness, Tim. So, apology accepted.
Nah.
Do better in the future.
I'll be doing better from here on in.
Yeah, we're rooting for you here. But yeah, we got expectations. We got an audience.
We have cute
I'm here to
hearts.
deliver. I'm bringing it this week, guys. Don't even worry about me this week. I've got this.
I don't
Okay.
know about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
No, actually, I think you do because I like your room.
Yeah, it's all set
thanks. It's finally I'm
says
got my
organized.
move in is all my power is turned back on. They turned my internet back on. It was a rough couple of months. Weeks turned to months.
Months turned
might be
to
turning into the
years.
year. We'll see. Yeah, right. But I'm good. I'm set up now, and if it all falls apart, it all falls apart. That's all I'll say about that.
Well, I'm telling you, we're coming off just a Friday the 13th. That was the previous Friday. It's Sunday today, for those of you watching in the future on YouTube. But apparently, for those of you who are into the zodiac stuff, the astrology,
Here we go.
for our women out there, because only they like astrology. It's going to be
I said everyone
It's a
knows.
W.
Well, apparently it was supposed to be a tricky weekend. A lot going on. We got like Mercury in retrograde. We got
Yeah, I've been hearing that shit.
some Scorpio stuff going on. Scorpio's the bad one.
Oh,
That's
where the
people.
fuck is
Oh,
my-
I'm sorry, Tim. But
Sorry,
Scorpio.
bad. Sorry,
yeah,
bad.
for whatever
I
reason,
am.
I know. it's like the scorpion. You know, they're kind of scary.
They
And like
are a little
everything you
bit.
hear about Scorpio, they're like, oh, Scorpio, you're such a Scorpio, and it's like evil stuff.
Yeah,
And then
that's
Taurus are like the hard asses. You know, like Tauruses are like obstinate and stubborn. So they got a little bit of Scorpio in the Taurus this weekend with a
Yeah.
Mercury retrograde shaken up in the Mercury Gatorade.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
on top of it, tonight we got this what is it? Some kind of eclipse going on tonight. Some kind of like blood moon eclipse. One of those like
It's all
Scary.
going off.
yeah, like in Zelda, like
Yeah, what the hell?
It's
one
just
of
like
those
in
like
Zelda.
apocalyptic, lunar eclipses. Yeah, let me look that up real quick.
Well, I'm just to say, I just looked up Mercury retrograde, and I'm concerned because I'm involved in whatever that is. Because it says Aquariuses, Capricorns, Geminis, Tauruses,
Gemini right here. Yeah,
Libra, and Virgo.
You guys are dead. You guys are dead.
And end with Libra and
we're
Virgo.
screwed.
Yeah, we're just gonna like implode. Like, what's gonna happen? Is this the rapture?
We gotta tread carefully.
Yeah.
Tread lightly.
I feel like Mercury's always in retrograde. Like they're always saying like, hey, Mercury's in retrograde again, and I'm like, when was it back?
I think
When was it back?
I think someone found out about the term retrograde and has just been running around with it in the zodiac community. Like, what the hell?
That sounds
what
nice.
are you? You're a Scorpio, right?
Me, Tim. Yeah,
Yeah. The last
I'm
Mercury.
proud.
Your retrograde already fucking happened in 2014 in October.
I fell off in 2014, you guys. I haven't gotten back on the horse since. Okay.
It says the last Mercury retrograde in Scorpio occurred in October of 2014. This year it introduces the U.S. elections in November.
Oh God.
So you're responsible for that shit.
Oh God. I
Well,
did vote.
you know,
I did
after
vote for
the
the
year
wrong
of
side.
Luigi, anything goes.
What a fail of a year.
Shout out to all you Capricorns. On December 12th, 2022, you all are going to be begin your pre-shadow, whatever the hell that means, in universal time.
You know, Scorpios get the bad rep, but I know Geminis do too. We got quite a few characters.
Well, right.
Yeah, we're known as the duality, a little two-faced. You know, 1 minute
Oh,
we're like, hey, I'm your
bipolar.
friend. You know,
Uh-oh.
little sneaky there. You know, we'll be like happy to see you to your face, and then turn off the stream, and I'm like, I hate those guys.
This is what you don't see behind the scenes, folks.
Yeah,
is the
there's a lot of
aftermath.
tension.
There's a lot of aftermath and tension afterwards. There's about 5 minutes of
Like the
silence
Beatles
after
doing
each
Let It Be.
podcast.
It's like we're all burnt out
If we were in a room together.
for a couple months.
Oh, God.
Just trying to get through it.
I watched that long Beatles documentary, and that's the whole vibe they got going. Like they're all like
Yeah.
tired, coming in. Like Paul is like writing all the songs. He's like, "Come on, guys!" And Ringo and George are just sitting there smoking, like staring off into the distance, and John's just not there.
He's late, yeah.
Yeah, he'll show up like halfway through the day, like on heroin with Yoko.
Oh God.
Like Yoko has to sit like right by him, like at all times.
Jesus.
And they're like,
They-
"Oh, that's cool." And like whenever like their other wives come in, like they know like they stay back there, but Yoko's got to be like right there. And they're like writing like a song that's gonna be like a classic forever, and Yoko's just like reading the paper, like giving a shit. Like Paul's like, "We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something. It's gonna be cool. We'll get back, something like go back to where he wants." And Yoko's just like,
Yeah, Yoko Ono's kind of
That was
like
a
an
pretty good
attention
call.
freak, huh?
Yeah,
she's a character.
Sitting
Yeah.
center stage and everything, and got to be right with her man, and the bed strike and all that.
She didn't seem super interested in what was going on until she couldn't participate in it. Is what I
Unless
noticed.
it involved John, because she was like his low-key manager. But in John and them, I think like watching that documentary,
She was
because it
his
goes
manager?
like day by day, and they did not bathe that much. I think they really were like dirty hippies, because you would see John like wear the exact same clothes like 4 days in a row. And it's
Yeah.
like you smelly British guy. You didn't.
You could
Wash
call
your
him a
butt.
stinking British because he was actually smelly. So
bet
it's
he.
you
I
get a
bet he did.
pass.
Yeah.
I bet he did.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, when you're a genius, you can just do that stuff because that's how he was. He'd be like, Paul was like the one who would work really hard, and John would just show up and be like, "Hey, I got this song," and it's like across the universe, and you're like, "All right."
Make it
All
happen.
geniuses smell bad.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
It's the
Yeah, he'll be like,
BO,
I
their
don't know.
brain odor.
Brain odor. Ugh.
Yeah. All that
Brain odor.
all that work and
So-
energy.
Bo.
Oh, we got a lunar eclipse going on, tonight at 11:30. That might
Fuck.
be Eastern time, but yeah,
Fuck
partial.
boys.
And
But
if
what-
that confuses you, it's because you're not here at the live show. Huh. And
Yeah.
you're watching this 3 months or however many months later.
And you're like, "Where's
Punk.
the eclipse?" Oh.
Congratulations, you're already dead. You didn't make it.
Welcome to Mercury retrograde. You're
Welcome to
dead.
Mercury.
Is this hell? It's worse. It's Mercury retro.
I was just about to ask, Dom, have you been having communication snafus or travel issues?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't leave the house much.
Travel
Communication,
issues?
yeah. I'm trying to talk to you guys, but I feel like I'm not being heard. I feel like I got things to say.
Well, have you revised your values?
Yeah,
it's-
it's the time where I sit back and I'm like, I think
It's your fault. So
our art's stupid.
And have you had delays in money matters?
Money, gosh. I hope not.
you know what you have.
Okay, the
You
Mercury
have.
retrograde is some bullshit.
No, he has because my Patreon messed up. That's money he could be getting.
You're right, Tim.
That's true though.
That's what it is.
It says your Mercury
You're right,
retrograde
Tim.
will be communication snafus, travel issues,
It's actually the
delays
stars'
in money
fault.
matters, and revision. Yeah, and revisions of
Right,
values.
Tim. Blame the planets. Yeah.
Blame
It's
Dr.
not that I
Strange.
insufficient funds. What? No. The stars.
Do that at the
Imagine that
bank.
guy owes money to the mob. And it's like, where's money? You know what? It's the Mercury retrograde
Yeah, it's
right
like-
now, guys.
You didn't hear? I'm in Mercury retrograde right now. There's no way I could have told you that because of my communication snafus.
And the mob's like, "Oh, we get it. We get it."
Yeah, I'm going through something like that
It
too.
can't be helped. I forgive
And they're
you.
like, "You know what? We're reassessing our values." On our-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And technically, that would be a delay in their money matters.
It
So,
would be.
Wow. So
It'll
this
all
stuff
come
is
full
like pretty
circle.
real, huh?
oh
this is
yeah,
pretty,
because
like,
when you're
legitimate
general enough,
information.
you catch a
Pretty
lot of
hardcore.
fish. When the net is wide enough, you can catch a lot of things. Even if you
Imagine
kind of
that.
catch it, and it kind of makes you think, did you get caught? But nah, you didn't. Unless you choose to get caught.
Nah.
Yep, yeah. El Cereal.
So what's the lateral lacer lyric?
Oh wait, what?
It's backwards.
Today's
But
episode.
but is it
is
it gonna be on? Is it gonna be backwards on stream? Because I wrote it backwards, y'all.
Well,
Uh-oh. Did I?
you thought.
wait.
This is a communication snafu. is what
Yeah,
it is.
for real.
This
We got
is.
going
This is
right
one of
here.
our communication snafus.
I'm checking the live now to see if I messed up bad boys because it's supposed to say cereal.
It says
Cereal.
It says probably some sort of dead language L. Now it looks like it's
Russian.
yeah.
But that's the topic today, right? Right?
Yeah.
That's our cereal.
Russian cereals. Yeah.
That's our cereal. Let's get our cereal going. We're about to rank this cereal. I once watched. Not once. I watched 90 Day Fiance a lot over the quarantine with my girl, and one
Ooh.
couple had like a bodybuilding Russian man, and he called cereal garbage candy, and I'll
Whoa.
never forget it. That was so funny.
Strong opinion from a strong man.
Yeah, he's
From
like,
a
"What
smart
is this?" I
man.
guess they didn't have much cereal. He chose not to. I guess the cereal they had weren't like super sweet and stuff, and so he picked up Frosted Flakes. He said, "This is candy. This isn't. This is not. This is
Probably
candy."
looked at
What is
The
this?
nutrition
Throws the
pack.
bowl.
pretty much he was like, "Don't eat this, sweetie. It'll make you fat and unattractive." I was like, "Damn."
That show is a cringe fest, man.
I know. I love
I
cringe.
love watching clips from it. H3 used to show clips from it. It would always be, it'd be either like one of two scenarios. It would be some like shady guy from a country. So if it was like the husband from somewhere else, it'd usually be a guy who's a little questionable and shady, probably has a family back home.
Mm.
And then the other one is like you have a guy with no self-esteem who's with some like, East European woman who does not love him and constantly says, "I do not love you.
Over and over.
I want citizenship." And he's like, "Well, she'll learn. She'll learn to love me. She makes me happy when she's nice, which is not often." And his like family is all like, "Don't marry this woman, please. You'll destroy your life." And he's like, I think they'll come around. And I think Katya will learn to love me in time. She hates when I touch her. But she stopped flinching.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
That's really what they're like. I
Oh,
swear.
no. That sounds about right. Because I remember the one guy he had on to that podcast, the guy with the really Ed, I think his name was.
Oh, the guy with the no neck. Yeah, no neck. Ed.
Yes, the square head. Yeah,
Ed the head.
he looks like a Womp from Super Mario Brothers. But he was having trouble too. Like they don't. I don't understand that situation that you find yourself in, where it's like
Right.
somebody you haven't met, and yet you think that they can fall in love with you. No, they just want
Here's the
citizenship.
thing.
I mean,
As we know, even an ugly guy can pull like something all right.
well,
But these guys also have bad personalities sometimes because
yeah,
I saw
that's what
one.
it comes down to.
I saw one. It was a woman from she was from like a wealthy family in like Indonesia or Malaysia or something, maybe Thailand, one of those countries. And
Good.
when she came over, I think she was under the impression that this guy had maybe a little more money, was a little more stable. So she flies into America to finally meet him for the first time, and she flies into New York, and with some of her family, I think with her sister or something. Good to not travel alone. And they're like, "Oh, good. Did you get a hotel for us in New York City?" He goes, "Well, no, actually, we'll have to drive about 2-3 hours outside of New York to stay in a little motel in Pennsylvania. I can't afford a place in New York. Not even a hotel, which I get it. Manhattan's expensive."
Right.
And she's like, "All right, I'll be cool with this for a while." And then we see he's a divorced guy, his divorce apartment, and it is the most divorced apartment I've ever seen.
Divorced apartment.
What I mean is, no, actually, I mean it's like worst case scenario sad divorce apartment. It is
Just pizza
it's bad.
boxes. And...
Yep, it's dirty. The building already is great, and he doesn't have like real furniture. He's got one of those like like in those inflatable sofas, like there'll be like Coors Light or something like that. Like I have one of those. Like you throw him in a pool or something. Like that's his
Right.
sofa.
Oh man.
He didn't clean up, so there's dinner out, and he blames his daughter who was visiting. He's like, "Oh, it's my teenage daughter's. Sorry. This is my bed." His bed is like a twin with like black sheets. And this is a middle-aged man. I'm not saying like this isn't a guy like our age who's just like trying to make it on his own, fresh out of college. Like this is a man, children, in high school. Yeah, I couldn't blame the less than welcome reception the family had for him.
Now, listen, as a guy who's just out of college trying to make it myself, I see somebody like that, and then all I can think is I just hope I don't end up like that someday, because when you're down bad, and obviously he hasn't learned much, because you keep a place. That's the thing is the condition of your place says a lot about who you are. And I know personally
What the
that
hell was that
I would
sound?
never keep my place looking like a mess. Okay, that's never happened.
Never.
It hasn't been captured on camera.
No.
So
That's
We
cute.
want that on the record. Yeah.
the guy sounds like a real loser and not an alpha like me. And
Oh my god.
so
Alphaism.
there and so there you have it, folks.
If you know my YouTube, you know how I feel about alphaism. Be yourself. I almost like this year. I
Like a
almost started
Sigma.
like a TikTok channel where I was gonna call it Zeta mailing, where it was just literally being yourself.
Zeta is
Or,
just a
Everyone's a Zeta male.
either Zeta or Omega male, like the final form of all this bullshit.
The
After you get
gamma.
past all
Fuck
this
yeah.
stupid shit, you realize all you
Fuck
need to be is
yeah.
yourself, and you become the Omega male. But then I'm like, I'm
Also-
too lazy to actually like put the shtick on of like being like them and being like walking down the street being like, if you want to approach a girl, all you have to do is go up and say hi. That's it, and then I'd be the whole TikTok. Like, I don't
The
see
thing is,
Waffle
though-
Crisp on your list. Hey, baby. Well, the thing is, Honeycomb is basically Waffle Crisp, right?
Oh, that's blasphemy. I'm pretty sure to the
All right,
to
let's
the
get-
honeycomb community. There's honeycomb right there. What is she talking about?
No, she can't see Waffle Crisps.
Oh, she wants? Well, nobody
I've
likes
never
that.
heard of waffle crisps even. Well, there's the Eggo ones though down there. Aren't those the same thing?
Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
We'll substitute that for that.
Yeah, I mean they got to be similar.
Yeah, they
And-
waffle.
But let me just let me just tell you about this whole Zeta Omega thing. They'll still, the alphas, the fresh and fits of the world, they'll still say no, he's still being a beta because he said you have to just be yourself. Being yourself is a beta thing. I have to change myself.
Beta. You should be bettering yourself.
There's no winning against these people.
I saw a great post. It was I mean it was an ironic post, but it was like how to start acting like a Sigma male on social media, and it's all these
Please
like
tell me.
it's all these like Mr. Coriel type like responses to things. It's like your friend posts a selfie and like you comment on it like okay like question mark.
Shout out our high school teacher, Mr. Coriel.
Shout out Mr. Coriel with the history.
Or like one of your friends is like trying to be funny or like post a picture and you're like pretty weird dude, or you just like comment question marks.
Yeah.
Like you gotta act so above it all.
I actually ran
The-
into
the
Mr.
one-
Coriel in St. Louis.
Oh, you did?
I
Yeah, it was
remember
so
that.
random. Yeah, I told you about it, and I got his number. We texted. I said I didn't like bug
You
him.
guys-
You know, I got his number just so I can say like happy holidays and stuff on holidays.
Well, that's nice.
Only for that
When was
year.
that?
Sweet. That's
That was
really
like
sweet.
first when we first all went off to college and stuff. I went to SLU for that year, and he went to and
that's
he started
right,
teaching
'cause
at
he
SLU
moved.
High.
Yeah,
So-
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a good teacher. I mean, Sigma male blueprint for
Yeah.
sure.
For real.
For sure.
He really was. 'Cause-
He had such a nonchalant manner.
Well, he was like one of those guys. Like sometimes
Nothing
he'd be like,
mattered.
"I want to know your opinion." You'd give your opinion, and he'd be like, "That's stupid."
Yeah. He's like, okay.
Yeah. Like that's why like all like skater dudes like loved him. Like, oh man,
He
I
was
want to be
very-
like that
yeah.
guy. And then like they'd say something they think he'd like, and then,
And then
he'd
he
feel
does
like
he does
shit.
that to them, and then it's like Mr. Coriel isn't that cool. They get all butt hurt.
I remember when this was senior year, I was walking down the hall, and he was teaching. And granted, I was in the wrong. I was a dumb teenager, and I just kind of like tapped on the glass to wave to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at me, I get his attention, and I wave. You know, I just thought it was casual. He walks out of the classroom, stops me in the hall, and he goes, "Hey, don't knock on the glass when I'm teaching."
Like
It
he's
just
like
embarrasses me in front of the freshmen.
Hey, you gotta put them you gotta make it you
He's
an
like, we could get
example.
real mad, but he was just very clearly
Yeah.
annoyed. He's like, "Hey, JD, don't do that. Don't do that." And
He
to be
has the
fair, he's
freedom.
right.
But
Because it makes the whole class turn around, and it makes you think something's important. So
Right, it's
he was right.
but it's like the
but-
fish in the aquarium type thing.
It
Except
is,
he has the freedom
exactly.
to actually go out and tell you no, not to.
But he is
the
a fish in
climbs
the
out and
aquarium.
says, "Hey, knock it off."
Hey,
Yeah,
it's Mr. Coriel's voice.
That'd be funny, actually, if the fish actually did come out and was like, nah.
All
Okay,
right,
so I
ooh,
made the
like
tears.
your-
I made the tears. That's what I was working on. That's why I was so
cereal?
quiet. What the fuck is going on? I just everything.
Oh God, it's all.
Make sure we get lots of your face in
Oh,
the shot,
wait.
Josh.
Get all my face in the shot. All right, so like, so for the tiers, we got Bowl of Jewels, which is like the S tier of cereal. Apparently, Mary thinks that's where Waffle Crisp should go, whatever those are.
Okay.
Always
Go
got
ahead
a
and put 'em up
box,
there.
meaning like B tier, or I guess A tier. Like you always got a box on the fridge. Great, I'll take
Right.
some. Yeah, okay. Like it's like trying to be polite. If someone's
Well,
like,
it's
I got,
fine.
yeah, like
Oh.
maybe your grandma's like, I got these whatever for you, and you're like, what? And then this one's one bowl only. Maybe you woke up at a sleepover. This was the one they like.
Should we have a never had type tier though?
Never had.
Yeah.
Never had. They
Okay,
don't
that would
go.
help,
They don't
right.
get placed. No. They don't get placed. They always stay in the bottom.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
don't
That we
place
just say like,
them. Ignore him. Yeah.
yeah, because
Yeah.
they're not worth it.
They're not worth a placement.
Okay, so whatever waffle crisps, the honeycomb.
Well, I guess
To be
Eggo
honest,
would be.
oh yeah, the Eggo. Okay, we'll do that
that
because
makes
I
more
don't like.
sense.
I actually have a thing to pick with honeycomb cereal.
Okay.
It's too
So-
large. So go,
I've never had them.
it's way too large.
Too large.
It's too large, for sure.
honeycomb.
Am I
Okay.
skipping
Well, then,
frames on my stream?
I haven't had it in so long. What if they shrunk it? What if they shrunk it down?
I doubt it.
well, remember
Yeah.
honeycomb being big was its whole like
Yeah.
slogan back in the day, like in the 70s. My dad used to always like sing the commercial like honeycomb's big. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
It's not small.
I didn't realize it came
no,
out.
no. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's not how the song went.
To the other cereals.
No,
Somebody
to the honeycomb
dropped
thing.
something.
I probably dropped my hopes and dreams. I took that from Drunk History last night. Anyway, okay, so
Are you drunk
honeycomb-
right now?
Are
Wait,
you drunk right now? Do you ever get nervous?
Oh,
Have you
here
ever
we
ate
go.
honeycomb while watching a circus?
Watching the
Hell yeah.
circus.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fucking right. Yucking every bite.
You
I don't like honeycomb.
Yuck it. Wow.
That's my opinion. What y'all think? I hate honeycombs. They're too large.
I haven't had
I
them.
would-
I mean, maybe once when I was a
They're
kid.
too
but
sweet. It's just
Yeah,
like,
okay.
It's not it, man. It's not it.
I've never had the waffle ones though either. Like, you
The
know,
waffle crisp?
that's up there for Mary. That's
I haven't had waffle, but we'll put them there.
Yeah, she's
That's
lucky
her-
that none of
that's
us
her-
have had it, so we just gotta take her word for it.
we'll take her.
I guess.
Put an asterisk next to that one, like alleged bowl
Mm-hmm.
of jewels.
Alexible, yeah, there you go.
I mean, it seems like a good idea for a cereal. I mean,
Yeah, I love waffles, so I can.
yeah,
I can
yeah.
imagine it. I can imagine.
So
it.
Yeah,
plain
I love pouring
Cheerios,
milk all over them. Too.
Plain Cheerios. I like
Not that
Cheerios.
We have plenty of regular Cheerios are fine to me. I never liked them as a kid. I always thought they were too plain.
Yeah.
But-
Okay, now we're getting into
I
my
don't think they're gross.
top
I just think they're boring.
from guys from ages 10 to like 23. I would have a bowl of Cheerios every morning, plain
Just
Cheerios.
regular Cheerios.
Every single morning. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay, so
I am the type of guy I can eat the same thing every single day. This is
should
my
we do
box
some
of
consensus?
Jewels.
Is like great, I'll take some, or a-okay? Because I never liked plain Cheerios.
This is my number one pick, you guys. This is the best cereal you can have.
Okay,
All right,
maybe
we'll,
great, I'll
we'll
take
go
some.
great. I'll take some.
Yeah.
Just
we'll
because
lift it
my
up.
opinion.
Sorry,
I almost
guys.
could put it in always got a box just because it's literally always a box of Cheerios. on top
I
of
understand this is
every
a little
fridge
bit
in
of a
America.
controversial
You can do that.
pick.
Yeah.
It's like always
This
the
is a little-
reserved
It's-
cereal. It's always a reserved
It's like-
cereal for me.
It's
People-
a reserved,
people always
it's a
tell
grown-up
me-
cereal.
They'll say, "Well, why not Honey Nut? Why not Honey Nut? Because
Right.
it's just fine. It's fine."
I think the
Nut's good.
Cheerios takes Cheerios to like a bowl of the jewels, though. For me,
Yeah, I was gonna say Honey Nut. It's down there next
So
to Captain
good.
Crunch. Yeah, dude, that's a goated. Come on, man. That's a goated. I'm sorry.
And then what's that? Don't they got Apple Jack ones
Okay, so these
or
are one
Apple
of my
Cinnamon ones?
favorites. Apple Cinnamon Cheerios are my number one or two cereal. I love those. Way better than Apple Jacks.
Yeah.
Oh man, every time I see them, I get them. They're the green one there, second row.
Thank you. I was
Really?
looking for them
No,
because
not the yet. Yeah,
these ones. Yeah.
yeah, man. Bowl of Jewels to me, Tim. I don't know if you've had them, but they're
I have
terrific.
not. Wow.
Very good. Highly recommend. Not too sweet. Definitely tastes more like actual apple cinnamon than Apple
Well,
Jacks.
I'll tell
Fuck
you,
Apple
too
Jacks,
sweet.
okay.
Too sweet is why I don't do honey nut. So if this isn't too sweet, this might be the one.
Yeah, it's like the
I don't
nice
find
medium
peanut
step, if you
too
ask
sweet.
me.
But yeah, but they're not quite as sweet in my opinion. Like they're a little hearty. I
Yeah.
love them.
And that's why I like Cheerios. Is the hardiness.
Mm, mm.
I need a hearty breakfast in the morning, and I'm
I
not
do
gonna
have a plain
apologize.
cereal
for
that I do
no.
really like. Oh, I like Frosted. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Can we just say
Very sweet.
Cheerios as a cereal just kind of
Cheerios.
kills it? Like
So
they're
good.
kind of the
Cheerios,
best.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they up there.
They don't
man.
get soggy too quickly. Great
Yep.
flavors.
It's like they just don't. They know what. If they're almost like are they original cereal or is that flakes? Or is it corn
I
flakes?
was flake. That's cornflakes. Now I like regular cornflakes. I will admit that's my
Low-key,
plain
if you
cereal
get a bunch
that I
of,
like.
that's my reserve favorite cereal.
Oh really?
Like
Yeah.
in the summer when my parents would be at work and stuff, haven't gone to the store, and there was nothing really in
Yeah.
the fridge or anything or not much. I would love that there was this big box of cornflakes and I fill that bitch
Yeah.
up. Because it's like, I don't know, it's no flavor to it, but that's the flavor, and it's good.
Well, here's the thing. I would do it with a big bowl of milk, and I wouldn't always add sugar, but I would add like a little stevia sweetener, and that would
Okay.
make like the milk really sweet. So you got the cornflakes, which aren't too
Wow.
sweet, but you got the milk that's really sweet. And,
So then it
man,
meets
it'd be great.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah,
That's my good plain cereal.
I used to like
I
it
think,
plain, I used
though-
to sprinkle sugar on it too.
Yeah, really good.
Interesting. You too.
Yeah, sometimes. It's,
Now, I think cornflakes for me loses a bit of points though because of the backstory behind it, which
Uh-oh.
I
The
actually
backstory makes it funnier.
I got that from
I have
Drunk
no
History.
clue what the backstory.
Oh no, keep it in grade. I'll take some.
Yeah,
It's not-
for
it's not
sure.
an S
They just
tier,
lose
yeah.
they just lose a bit for me because of the backstory, but it does make it funnier.
Well,
Um,
inform the listeners who don't
Yeah.
know. Let's give them a little history
So-
lesson.
So, in case you didn't know, the guy who made cornflakes really had some troubles in his life because he developed a cereal to be as bland as possible, so that young boys and girls would stop masturbating all the time. He was sick of it.
Said,
What?
knock it off.
He said, "It's
He
true."
was obsessed
Why did you
with,
think
like,
that the
sexual
cereal
wellness.
was going to fucking change someone's
They-
sex drive?
They put a
was
little more
like-
boring into your life.
His thought was like any wasted seed is like bad. Like you gotta bottle all that up. He was like the original no number guy. He's like cornflakes. This'll calm
He's
him
just
down.
sitting at the lunch or the breakfast table, just
Well, and you got to think
With
about
this
too, the
fucking
time
morning
that this was
wood.
created.
eating
You got to think about the
cornflakes.
time period. I mean, you got to think about the time period. I mean, this is what, late 1800s. I mean, this is a time period when there's nothing else to do.
Oh, so he's in
Like, if
frilly
you're a young boy,
clothes.
there's no video games. You
Right.
know, women, like, you're excited by seeing an ankle.
Oh yeah,
There's no cartoons. I mean, what
look
is
at
there
them
to do?
ankles.
I'm all pent up.
Right. So I think about it. Like, boys probably were like going at it like constantly back then. He was probably like, God, enough cereal. Here you go.
Eat cornflakes instead. Anytime you're horny, eat cornflakes,
Please.
please. Heck no.
That's all I can
Okay,
do.
so another original cereal that I think does not get enough credit, low key, are Kix.
Oh, see now I don't like.
I don't
Kix.
think that they're okay.
Love
I don't
Kix.
think that they're like anywhere up here, but I
Right.
don't mind when I see them, and I'm just like,
Well, I don't
like
think
the
people
little-
act like they're disgusting, and I don't think they are.
they have to me a slight honey taste to it. That's not like not sugar honey, but I don't know.
There's some sweetness there, yes.
It's hard to
I'm
describe.
It's
surprised
not
to hear you
sugar.
say that though, because yeah, Kix is definitely one of those that gets that gets dismissed a lot as a gross, like healthy cereal. But
Yeah.
I had it as a kid, and while I definitely didn't like get excited about it, I was like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
No, and
Yeah.
I do think there is some corn syrup in there for sure, but
Oh yeah.
still pretty
What
healthy.
are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Eat some kicks, man.
I'm gonna move on to the next
I
cereal. I'm
get
gonna
my
eat.
kicks,
From eating kicks.
not cornflakes, but the opposite of getting your kicks.
Well,
What do you guys think about the K cereals? I never really was a big
Well.
fan. My
That's
older
mom
sister growing
cereal.
up, yeah, they
total mom shit.
I don't try to be. I'm not trying to be that guy, but it seems to be like a girl cereal. This,
This is woman's cereal.
you know what I'm
Sexist.
saying? Like it's really sexist.
Might
But
as
I
well
don't.
be a W.
I've never seen a guy
Um,
that stopped by and like, oh, bro, that new Special K that's out slaps.
Sometimes it was the only one we had in the house. I don't know if I've had the chocolate one, but I think I've had the regular, and I think it's fine. I don't remember anything remarkable about it. It wasn't gross, but I don't know why it's like woman's cereal or grown-up mom cereal. I don't know why,
This,
but
okay, man.
yeah, I'm neutral on it.
Yeah, if it's around and if I feel like cereal and there's nothing else, then sure.
I used to
Light.
steal the chocolate pieces out of the box my mom would buy. I used to
See?
steal the chocolate pieces.
Well, that's all I want, Mom. Or the strawberry
Yeah.
pieces. Is it a strawberry Special K? That's the one my
Yep.
sister got one time.
Oh, I mean, actually, yeah, those could be pretty good, probably. Yeah.
And what the
That's
hell
kinda good.
is Life cereal? I've always seen it and I hate the
oh.
logo, so I've never eaten it.
My
It's
aunt
really
and
good.
uncle always had it. It's actually, yeah, it's surprisingly good. You think it wouldn't be, but because it seems like it's one of those again, like a Kix, like, oh, is this some weird alternative healthy cereal? It's kind of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's actually,
Really?
yeah, like pretty sugary.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine. I would put it like, I don't know, what kind is that? Is that like extra cinnamon or something? I don't know if
Yeah,
I've
it's
had
cinnamon.
that. I've only
A
had
cinnamon-
the regular Life.
They have a
Regular
cinnamon
Life.
and a
Regular Life.
regular is
I'd put
okay,
it like
but
great,
also
I'll
a little
take
bit
some.
sugary.
Okay, I'll take
Yeah.
some.
Yes, I would too. Great, I'll take
Yeah.
some. But the cinnamon, yeah, it's really good.
I'd
It's
put,
just
yeah,
as good,
maybe
if not better.
A-okay. I don't know. I've never had that
Oh,
one.
I have no opinion. You have no opinion, and Tim said it's just as good as not better. So I'll
So
put
I'll
it
just
up
put
there.
it the same.
Oh,
I
the
would- I
same?
would-
Same? Okay.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
is.
samey.
Either or.
Keep it samey.
Yeah.
Keep it real
Like the Life
samey out in
cereal.
this bitch.
Real sick. Gets a
Um,
little soggy.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what do we think about Honey Bunches of Oats?
Pretty good.
Never had.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Wait, is this the one with 2 scoops of raisins?
No,
I
With the
no,
really-
it's
sun?
Raisin Bran.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I haven't had this.
So there was
pretty good.
always a box in my house, but I never ate
Yeah.
it. I was just like, oh.
It
So-
seems like it would be a boring grown-up cereal, but then like I kind of got into it and when I was a little older, and I was like, oh, this is actually really good and sweet. But it's like an oat cereal, you know. So think about
Yeah.
like oatmeal, but if you made it into like little bunches.
Yeah. And then you could
Yeah, and it's
put
got like
honey
some
on it.
cornflakes in it. Yeah, yeah. So it's like cornflakes mixed with like oatmeal. Yeah.
Get the Honey Bunches of Oats.
Ooh, Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles, nah.
Yeah, same. I'm not big on chocolate cereals, and the problem with the Pebbles is that they get soggy.
Yeah.
So fast.
And then you think that the milk being chocolate would be good, but it's not true chocolate.
It's not as good.
Right,
true
that's why I
chocolate
don't
milk.
like chocolate cereals generally. I never really went for those.
Yeah.
Same.
It was-
So what's the distinction between Got Waffles and Yuck in Every Bite?
This is like I'll eat it
Uh-huh.
and I will not eat it. Like if
Oh.
there
Like,
is,
I refuse.
yeah, I would get shot if I had a gun to my head and they're like, eat some Cocoa Pebbles or die. I'm like, yeah, just do it.
Yeah, I never liked Cocoa Pebbles.
Really?
Because like
Yeah.
I'll eat honeycomb even though because like these are the things like I guess Yuck in Every Bite is like either it's good but there's like a like what's it called, a side effect to it.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Like I don't really, the honeycomb is good but it's too big so it ends up like
Yeah.
stressing
I
my
know
jaw
what you mean.
out and hurting my mouth. And then
I
like
see what you mean.
yeah, and then like the crunch, like what's Captain Crunch. I would put in Yuck in Every Bite, not that because it's bad.
Same,
It's just
because it's hard.
it abuses the shit out of it within your mouth.
It does. Now that's the Crunch Berries, though, right?
Okay, well then
One
where's
berries.
the OG Captain?
Completely different.
Right there. That's
Right
OG
there.
Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of it either, to be honest. Yeah, I think the berries are better.
Okay, cool. Because Like,
yeah, that's the
leave
one
it in
with berries. I put one bowl only for me, at
I hear
least.
that.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah, I was
still
never
got the
been a
regular.
fan of Captain Crunch. I always thought the mascot was weird. He's technically an old man.
Yeah.
And I'm trying
Mhm.
advertising to like kids to eat his cereal. I don't want to eat
He's
it
a
off his.
military. Now, Oops All Berries, I think, is a little better because it's just the berries and it's like a good fruit cereal. But I
Okay.
mean, there's better fruit cereals though. I'd put it like okay.
It just gets better from the original. They started
Yeah,
figuring
yeah,
out,
my
let's stop
opinion.
abusing kids' mouths. Just give them basically,
Right, right.
what's it called? Because that's pretty much now. It's just what's it, tricks?
Yeah, you're right. It's basically tricks.
He robbed the rabbit.
Why not?
Gosh, I haven't had tricks in ages, and yet I can remember what tricks taste like.
I
I
can't.
had more of the
too.
Trix yogurt than the cereal, and the Trix yogurt
Same.
slapped.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
I think
Nice.
Tricks was okay. Yeah.
okay, or I'll take some.
I don't know.
I've only had
I'm
literally
thinking
one
about-
bowl of it, so I don't even remember.
I'm thinking
I'd say
back
great.
on it now. I
I'd
would
great.
put it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe great. I'll take some or okay. It's kind of mid, but not bad
Yeah,
as
I
far
hear
as the
that.
sugary ones go.
Now I will talk about this guy right here, Golden Grams. I love
Golden
them.
Graham.
Golden Grams is
Good. Yeah, they're good.
I put them in Bowl of Jewels. I
Alright,
know
yeah.
that might split opinion
down.
amongst people watching because people think
They're
they're either
already
really
getting us for
good
chocolate.
or they're really bad. Yeah, they probably are already getting us for the chocolate.
They're
I
already
have no problem.
talking about the chocolate.
Yeah, so Cocoa Crisps.
What did he say?
Yeah, I don't like
but
they're
yeah,
the
Cocoa
same as
Crisp is there,
Pebbles.
too.
Same exact thing. Oh, Cocoa Puffs. No.
Do you like those?
Oh, different?
No, I'm just surprised. I never liked them, but I'm surprised because they're popular. I'm surprised we all don't like them.
I had
I
them as
don't,
a
but
actually.
gonna be a
what
controversial
was
one.
that? Yeah. I think I'm thinking of this. This is disgusting. Reese's Puff
Oh,
cereal
Thank
is
you.
disgusting.
Because I love Reese's cups,
Right.
And I think we rated them highly on the candy episode.
Yes, we did.
Go and watch.
But there's a
Count
reason why they don't have
Chocula-
milk in those.
right, I agree. They're not good in cereal form. I think Cocoa Puffs are like maybe one bowl.
I was
or
about to say,
something.
if I remember correctly, there was when I went to school, I had to go early because my parents
Okay.
work, and so they had like a little morning place for kids, and they had cereal, and I think it was Cocoa Puffs that I had like a week or two where that was the only thing I ate, and then I got sick of it. But
Yeah, they don't get as soggy, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, I never had Count Chocula. I never really got the monster cereals growing up. We were a little bit healthy when I was a kid, so we didn't get a lot of those.
I'm
sugary
assuming it's just-
cereals.
disgusting chocolate. Now Fruity Pebbles though,
They're the better of the Pebbles.
yeah, they
Problem is they get soggy, but
Yeah.
they do taste good.
I think they just like take cornflakes and like spice it up a bit. So
Yeah.
I throw them on. Always got a box, but I never always got a box. But
Problem is they get soggy too quickly, but they do taste good.
yeah, that's true.
You seen people when they make Rice Krispies out of them?
Speaking of,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
Versatile.
yeah, I like
This is
Rice
how I like-
Krispies.
I
You
don't
can
like them
hear
that much
the
in
snap,
cereal,
crackle, and pop.
but
Yeah,
they are versatile. I maybe put them in like mid, but I don't know. What about you guys? I'm kinda
Mid to
neutral
one
on them.
above mid.
Yeah, like okay maybe or one.
yeah,
bowl.
I'll put okay. Personally,
Okay.
I can eat these all day, especially in my probably old age. I haven't eaten cereal in literally like 2 years. But
I don't eat as much either now. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I think since it's plain and not gonna like assault my mouth like all these other and Cheerios the same way and Honey Nut Cheerios, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I think
Yeah.
it would actually be higher on my list, but I'm willing to compromise.
So there's a little compromise here, sure.
Because there was a time when I was a kid where that was like I had like phases of cereal where I'm like Golden Grams is all I want, Rice Krispies is all I want, Corn
Yep,
Flakes is all I
same.
want.
I'm just
Cinnamon
really
Toast
glad that
Crunch will always be a goat though, if you ask me.
Cinnamon
True.
Toast Crunch is pretty good. Now I can't eat it as much now. I would eat it in high school a little bit. It's too sweet for me now, but it is good.
Yeah,
Delicious.
yeah. What do you think
Sugary.
about?
Oh, the milk after. Oh my gosh, though the milk was the best part when you drink it. It was all like sugary.
Oh yeah,
I still didn't like it.
yeah.
You don't like
but
it?
I'm a weirdo. All right.
Should
Well-
we put it? Yeah.
No.
I mean,
It's
I got-
perfect. It's perfect.
I think
It's-
always got a
tastes so
box.
good, dude.
I think it's always like the option that a lot of people want. So it's like almost courteous to have a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch if you're gonna have someone sleep over. You know.
It is of the sugary cereals. It is one of the better ones.
Yeah.
But I gotta try the apple cinnamon Cheerios because we put that above there, and that's like
Yeah, man, those rock.
it's gotta
Those
be
are
good.
good. Those are really good. And Apple
Can't
Jacks, you had great commercials.
Yeah, but
Oh, loved their
I
commercials.
would put them in one bowl only or
Yeah.
A-OK. They were
My
overrated
favorite.
largely.
They're
I
misleading.
still go back and watch their commercials.
Yeah. I mean the classic cereal commercial.
Oh,
I don't
Next,
really get the wheat cereal. It like disintegrates in the milk. It doesn't stay
Yeah.
consistent. It's almost has the Captain Crunch effect where it starts scratching the roof of your mouth.
Just a bowl of cardboard.
And
Just
I
a bowl
never
of
had
absolute
Wheaties,
cardboard.
but I'm assuming they're the same
Never
as
had
mini
'em.
wheats. So
Yeah.
Frosted mini wheats are even a little bit better because at least they have some sweetness to them. But Wheaties, they just don't.
they don't know how to.
They don't know how to do it.
They can't do
Even.
it. Frosted Flakes.
What the
like
fuck is French Toast Crunch?
I've never had it. I've seen it advertised a
Never
lot.
had
I'm
it,
assuming
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
a French toast taste.
Can't.
But I'm just like
Can't be as
cinnamon
good.
toast. No, yeah, cinnamon toast. Yeah, you know what? Where we got that? I'll put that in one bowl.
Below.
Only.
Yeah.
You know. And even the logo is not as dope. Just French versus cinnamon. It's just like it throws off the CTC, FTC. What are you doing, man? Advertisers, man. You should have made something else. Croissant Toast Crunch.
Croissant.
I'm like, come on, bro.
The buttery
Whatever.
cereal you love.
So Frosted Flakes, yeah, I really like. They're just
Yeah.
the sugar version of Corn Flakes. Not as healthy, but I would put Great I'll Take Some for
Yeah.
those.
Go with it.
Lucky
Tony
Charms
the Tiger.
are overrated.
I
Tony
agree.
the Tiger. Sexiest
The
cereal
cereal.
mascot.
But were you about
Yes,
to?
he is.
Tony Tiger is the sexiest cereal mascot, and
He really is. He was the first furry. I'd put like under one bowl only for me because I can have a bowl, but again, it's for the marshmallows. The
Yeah,
cereal
I was about to
itself
say.
sucks.
it's for the marshmallows. I'd rather get a bowl of Lucky Charms and pick out all the marshmallows, and then give
Where's
the
the
actual cereal to like my dog.
Yeah,
dog food?
it's so plain. Yeah,
Yeah. Fruit
Where's the
Loops are
Oops All-
freaking goat.
Fruit Loops are my favorite sugar cereal. Yeah,
Oh,
There's
the
no-
smell of Fruit Loops is nostalgic to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I feel like
and those
I had a
commercials
lot of
freaking
them, but I
slap too.
What Tim? What are you gonna say?
My
I
bad.
can't remember them. I can't remember how they smell or anything. And I'm trying to remember even their commercials. What's up with their
I
commercials?
haven't had them in ages, and I didn't even have them a lot. But every time, like if I was out like at at a hotel and they had the little cereal packs and the breakfast, I'd be like maybe a little Fruit Loops and yeah, I don't know. They're one of the good sugary bad for you cereals.
Well, the thing with
And
Fruit,
I
They
see.
die.
the Fruit Loops commercials, they had like an adventure going on the whole time, so it was actually something to look forward to. Like,
Oh,
Was
yeah.
he voiced? Was he voiced by Christopher Walken? Somebody
no-
said that I saw.
I have no fucking clue.
I think a famous actor did voice him once though.
What's his name? Toucan Sam.
Robert
Yeah.
Kelly.
You said R.
Yeah.
Kelly. Who did you say?
R. Kelly.
Oh,
Sings. Toucan Sam, the singing toucan,
Toucan.
voiced by R. Kelly.
He could be. He could be that talented. We don't know. But my thing is,
Takes the
Nostalgic.
girl at the end of the commercial. Like, where'd she go?
but those commercials were so good. It was like if you were a kid and you cared about those commercials like I did, it was like a little mini
Look how
adventure,
even
like
we are
another
right
show.
now in the categories.
Yeah, I
we need
like
one
that.
more yuck in every bite.
Well, then here we go. Fuck Oreo. cereal.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck 'em.
It's so gross, but I'd eat it.
I-
Nonsense.
It's
These
like
cookies and candy bars and
This category reminds me of like if you were like at your grandma's house and she's like, "I did this for you," like when you woke up and it was just a bowl of like honeycomb. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be mean, be like, "Ew," and so you just eat it. Or
That's
if
fine,
you like
but
were
yeah.
at a girl's house and you woke up after hooking up or something and you don't want to be like that guy and be like, "Do you have anything else?" And like this is all she has. So like, and you should probably even like, "I love Oreo cereal." And you're just like, eating it. So like,
Yeah. And I just
You're like, this was a
pissed.
mistake.
yeah, they're like, this is why I'm not gonna call you back. It's because the
You
We're
order.
like
going to
look
the
her in
store
the
today,
eye.
babe. We're going to the store today.
You're like, you look her in the eye. You're like, I'm not even gonna ghost you. You need to know you messed up.
And then the Raisin
Let them
Bran.
know. Don't hold it
This
back.
splits
All right.
opinion. What
This
do you
is
think?
going to be a really like hot topic
Some
for a
people
while.
love
Yeah.
Raisin Bran.
Yeah.
I don't love it, but I'll eat it.
Yeah, I'll put in the okay because I don't
I
really
agree.
I don't really like raisins too much unless it's in a salad or something, you know. So
I don't mind. Some people that hate raisins, like an oatmeal raisin cookie. The problem with Raisin Bran is actually the bran gets kind of soggy.
He's
I don't
roboting
know.
a bit.
yeah, what's happening?
Me?
You're roboting a bit.
Am I? Okay.
Oh Lord,
Oh god,
it's a
.exe
connection.
is loading.
The connection. Here we go. Beep beep beep. Configuring.
Now.
Configuring.
Oh no, he's good.
Okay.
Oh,
I just
what? Oh,
plugged
wow.
and replugged in my headphones. Sorry.
Not this
Was there
time.
an
Oh my
echo
God.
going?
No, there was this
It's like
it's like if if cloth was rubbing against the microphone or something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know
Yeah.
if that was actually what was happening. It didn't look like that's what was happening, but that's just
It
what it
wasn't,
sounded
but I
like.
just had to.
Yeah, yeah.
I just had to unplug it. But no, I was just saying with Raisin Bran, I like a raisin, and oatmeal and stuff. But the problem is the bran gets really soggy.
Yeah. So fuck them.
yes, which is always disgusting. Just soggy.
And
All right, top
Speaking
tier.
of oatmeal, I don't know this one.
oatmeal squares.
All the way
Never had
up.
'em.
I've never
All
had
the
them,
way
so
the
I'll
fuck
believe
up.
you. I'll believe you.
I believe you.
This-
They sound good.
This is the especially the brown sugar ones or the cinnamon even. Just so good. They're really like thick and shit, and it's like frosted mini wheats in the way it's like really thick,
Yeah.
but it's like a little bit better even. It's just so good.
Well, it has to be better than anything that's made out of wheat. So
Pure wheat. I know.
Flimsy
pure,
wheat.
just straight up. Like, what are we in
Cookies.
17, 1600?
Jesus Christ.
And what the heck is Cookie Crisp? It's literally just cookies.
It's just
So,
it's like
box of
stale, like
Jewels,
Chips
or-
Ahoy cookies. I don't really like.
I don't
Cookie
like
Crisp
that.
much.
It's
Oh,
almost
yeah,
like
it's
in the
bad.
it almost puts me in the chocolate range. Like you try,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
tried to get it some cookie dough, but you're still just a chocolate cereal, bro. Crave, we see the
Crave F
They,
bottom
they try to
L.
fill it with
Never
chocolate. They try to fill it with chocolate like a Trojan horse. And now we got Pops. I think I've had
I like
Pops
Pops.
once. Yeah.
I liked them as a kid. Gotta have my Pops. I would put them in like Great I'll Take Some or Always Got a Box. I liked Pops. Yeah.
Is this the one with the frog?
No, that's
What
Honey
is
Smacks.
that?
Smacks. Honey Smacks. Where's that
Smacks.
one?
They used to be Sugar Smacks. You're right. They don't have that here.
Honey Smacks actually are really good if I remember.
They
They're
are.
actually
sure.
different from Pops. I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
And the
that's why
I've
Frosted
never had
Krispies.
Frosted Krispies. I never had them.
And,
They sound
yeah,
good.
Oh, I didn't even know this was a thing.
Me neither. So
They
great.
sound
I'll
good.
take. We want some, so we'll take some.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
take some.
try it.
Yeah.
So.
Why not? Why not?
All right. So,
And so,
this is the list, y'all. We got our cereals.
All right.
and I'm
Yeah.
happy with this one. This is one of our better ones. I think is going to go down as one of them.
We gotta send
Oh,
this to
yeah.
Kellogg's because then they can like approve it and let everyone know in every box.
Get the official feedback. It's ranking.
Yeah. Is it Kellogg's
Koala
a monopoly?
They'll have the stamp on there.
General Mills,
General Mills,
Post, and Kellogg's. That's
and
really
Quaker.
it.
Quaker. As
Oh, the
well.
Quaker. But even I think they're under somebody. General Mills or some shit.
I think Post is what. So Mar-a-Lago in Florida. That's where Trump lives now. That was Emily Post's house.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was hers.
Is she the
Trump
inventor or the heiress?
I think she was the heiress. I want to say. Let me look that up. Let's get a little history. We like to be a little edutained.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's say post.
What type of cereal would Trump eat every morning?
A lago. Oh, Trump. I feel like he's a. I feel like he'd eat something like sugary. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yes.
think it's not
Yes.
Emily Post. I think Emily Post is the adequate book. That's This is Marjorie Merriweather Post. Okay.
Marjorie Merriweather Post.
Right. That's an old timey name.
Love that.
Palm Beach. Oh, okay. Thank you, Business Insider. I'm sorry. It will not let me read it without a thing. Smithsonian. Thank you. I know they're like, subscribe if you want to read. Leave me alone. I just want Wikipedia.
I'll never be using your website again.
Fuck that shit.
We disapprove of Business Insider. It's our. Yeah. She built it in the 1920s. Let's see. Marjorie Merriweather Post. Was she the. So I'm trying to get through all these.
There's a lot of it.
Dang, this place is huge.
All right, well, we got our list. You saw it. We had it. If you disagree, let us know in the comments. I don't know why you would. If you agree, good, and say in the comments. And yeah, I'm the White Kirby and josh.ua. The links will be in the description, all under a Linktree link. Whoa, where'd you get your spoon and cereal bowl from?
Three spoons to represent each of us.
The big spoon represents the top tier. The little spoon, or the spade, as I like to, because look at that shape.
Oh yeah,
See the shape on that
one? A little pointed, yeah.
A little bit pointed, spade. And then of course the silver spoon for second place. And just look at that. Look at that detail in the etching.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Almost won second place.
Oh,
look at that
the
detail.
Gilded spoon.
the armor-plated titanium spoon.
Oh wow, that'll withstand some cereal action.
Oh, yeah,
this is seed battle.
Scratched by a Captain Crunch cereal though.
Well, that's too bad our mouths aren't titanium plated.
Yeah, right.
Well,
not yet.
Lose a few teeth here and there.
All right.
Titanium plated teeth.
Are you signing off or not, Tim?
Thanks for watching. I'm Ground Dark. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Dominic Cellini Art, Dom Cell on Instagram, Dom Cellini Art on Twitter. You know who I am. Be mad now.